He got here before me and took them away, thought Apollo, and deceived once more by the reversed footprints. He didn't go into the cave at all. Anxious not to waste another moment, Apollo took a mighty leap and within seconds had reached Cyllene, where he found Hermes lying in his cradle. "Tell me where you have hidden the heifers," Apollo roared. "Tell me this very instant, or I'll throw you into the darkest depth of Tartarus." But what hope was there of getting a straight answer from the cunning little god? Young Hermes just acted like a baby and replied innocently, "Don't expect me to know where they are. I was only born yesterday." But Apollo did not believe a word crafty Hermes was saying. "Get up, you little leaf!" he shouted furiously. "I'm taking you off to Zeus this minute. You won't get away with any more of your cunning tricks. Just you see." Hermes, however, just lay where he was, while Apollo grew more and more angry. Finally, losing all patience, he dragged the baby god from his cradle and carried him off in the direction of Olympus. All right," cried Hermes. "There's no need to treat me like this." "I didn't say I wouldn't go." As soon as Apollo had put him down, he added craftily, "And when we get there, you will see how wrong you were to call me a thief." They soon found Zeus, but even when faced by the Lord of Olympus, his own and Apollo's father, Hermes boldly denied all knowledge of the theft. You know yourself, he told Zeus, that I didn't take Apollo's ciphers." Zeus most certainly did know, and in a stern tone that put a stop to all argument, he ordered Hermes to take Apollo that very instant to the spot where the heifers were hidden. What else could Hermes do? Zeus was in no mood for joking, so he took Apollo and led him to the cave near Pylos. Apollo looked down and once more saw the hoof marks which showed that the heifers had gone. He turned to Hermes with a suspicious look and said, "I see you're still trying to pull the wool over my eyes." Then he lost his temper and shouted, "I see you're still trying to pull the wool over my eyes." "Then take me to the place where you have take me to the place where you've really hidden those heifers, or I'll—" Calm down, Hermes told me in a soothing tone, and came inside. And taking Apollo by the hand, he led him to the cave. Apollo could hardly believe his eyes when he saw the herd standing there. Who would have believed such cunning existed? To be fooled by a baby in arms! Scarlet with wounded pride and rage, Apollo could hardly keep his hands from the little god, but Hermes, behaving as if nothing had happened, picked up a strangely shaped lyre and began to play a melody of such beauty that the infuriated Apollo, who was, remember, the god of music, immediately forgot to be angry and listened as if spellbound. "What heavenly notes come from this strange instrument?" he marveled. "What muse in this that calms all passions and dispels anger with such ease?" But if the music had moved Apollo, it exerted an even great influence upon Hermes himself. He felt a change take place within him. He now felt ashamed of his crafty behavior and said, "I shouldn't have done that to you." Then he offered Apollo his lyre and added, "Please take this lyre to show that you are still not angry with me. I made it with my own hands. I took an empty tortoise shell and fixed this string to it. You heard how beautifully it plays." For the god of music, this was the most precious gift he could have wished for. So great was Apollo's joy that he swore that none of the immortal gods would ever be so dear to him as Hermes. Their joy was mutual, for when Hermes gave his lyre to Apollo, he felt as if he were giving him a part of himself. Sorry. The feeling made him very happy, for he knew that friendship is won by giving. When the time came for them to part, Apollo stood in thought for a moment, then said, "Hermes, take the heifers. I want you to have them as a gift. Please, if you want to seal our friendship, don't refuse them." And so they parted, delighted with the exchange. And this is the beautiful picture.